Carne Asada fried rice. This would be no surprise to anybody that's been subscribing to my channel, watching my content, because I love fusion cuisine. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is an absolute banger. And you can't have Carne Asada fried rice without some El Yucateco hot sauce. So people, let's make this shit.
There comes a time where you cannot choose what you want to eat. I go through this all the time. I'm the most indecisive person at the drive-thru, okay? My wife hates it. I sit there forever. Even at a restaurant, I sit there forever and I can't decide, do I want this, do I want that? And today it may be, do you want Chinese? Do you want Mexican cuisine? Well, I got something great for you because we're combining them both today. We're gonna be making Carne Asada fried rice. That sounds great, right kids? There are no kids. That was completely fake. Anyways, so we're gonna be making Carne Asada fried rice. It's gonna be damn good. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe at the end of the video because I would rather you see the content, and if this is what you enjoy, definitely do so. And share. Share across the globe. Share to your mother. Share to your father. Share to your brothers, your sisters, everywhere. Share it out there. Throw it out there like you've got a ton of gold and you're just throwing it out there. Share around, people. Sharing is caring. Anyways, without further ado, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. Oh, and Ryan, I know you're watching. Don't be shitting on me because I'm drinking Dead Guy Ale, okay, and not some Evil Twin brewing stuff right now, okay? I'm out of Evil Twin. You be nice.
All right, so we're going to start off with our Carne Asada marinade. So I'm going to take some fresh ground black pepper, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of that. Then I'm going to go ahead and move on to just about 4 to 6 cloves of garlic, and then 1 whole white onion, followed by a bunch of cilantro, so a full head of cilantro, and then a jalapeno there. That is optional. And then of course I'm going to start adding some other ingredients here, so it's going to come down to some oil. So I'm using avocado oil, so about 2 to 3 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can add some more if you want. I definitely do. I play it by ear. Everything will be in the description below. But also soy sauce. So I like to go with about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of soy sauce. You can push a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the juice of 1 lime, and we're going to give this a quick blend. For the meat of choice, I'm going to go ahead and go with skirt steak. So you can go with flank or skirt. I love skirt for tacos, but flank works perfectly well. And we're going to go ahead and put them in a Ziploc bag and dump in all of our marinade. You can save some of it too if you want to reuse it later. Best overnight or 2 to 4 hours before grilling. Then with some poblanos, we're going to go ahead and dice up some poblanos here. So it'll be real quick, nothing too crazy. Just go ahead and cut them into strips. And then we're just going to chop them up from there. You can give them a nice rough chop. And then for the jalapeno, I'm going to treat it like a garnish. So I'm going to go ahead and make nice little diagonal slivers of jalapeno here. Then I'm going to heat up a pan, and if you have a grill that you can use for that day, definitely use it and get it very hot and drop in your meat and let it sear on both sides. In a wok, I'm going to go ahead and heat up some avocado oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and then I'm going to drop in some corn. Drop that in, and I want to toast this corn. But in the meantime, got to flip that carne asada that we talked about earlier, give it that nice little flip, and then drop in our poblanos, and we want these to roast in there. Now, this isn't like traditional. Usually you do some people do the rice, and then they drop in the corn. We want to get a good browning on the veggies before we start utilizing our rice. After that, I'm going to go ahead and chop up 1 whole red onion, put that in there, let that sear up a little bit in that wok. Then what I'm going to do is add in some minced garlic. So I've got some garlic here. Chopped up or minced works just fine. I got some chopped garlic here, but even though I said minced. And then I'm going to take about 2 to 3 beaten eggs and then mix it in there and let that all cook together. I'm going to set it aside, clean out my wok. In the meantime, I'm going to start chopping up my carne asada now that it's ready to go. So I'll start with some nice little slivers here, some nice slices, and then I'll go through and rough chop it before we continue the fried rice. Then what I'm going to do is add some oil to that wok and then add in day-old white rice that I cooked the day before. This is pivotal because it gets rid of all the liquids, and then you can get a nice fried rice from that. You can add some oil to it. You can add some rice wine vinegar. That works really well. And then you can go ahead and start toasting this rice in the wok. Let it start cooking thoroughly before we add in our other ingredients. Very simple, very easy to do. And it's very essential if you want good fried rice to use day old. Then add in some soy sauce. I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm not going too heavy because you can always add a little bit more throughout the process. We don't want it to get, clumpy and super wet. Then we're going to go ahead and add in all of our veggies and our eggs that we worked with earlier. Stir that in before we start adding in our steak. Now, this couldn't be carne asada fried rice without what? Some cilantro. There we go. So I took a bunch of cilantro, gave it a rough chop, and we're going to go ahead and add that in. That'll give some herbaceousness to this awesome dish. So there we go. And we are almost done. I apologize for the blurring in and out here. I forgot to take my camera off of auto focus mode. And yeah, that's where it's coming from. So do apologize. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and drop in our nice cubed up steaks here. So we're going to add that in. That's our carne asada to add to the rice. And if you've made it through this video, you found the bonus material. That is some ancho chili pepper. You can go with just some chili pepper, whatever you want. But ancho chili pepper, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, really kicks us up and gives it that Mexican feel, those awesome vibes that we want in this fried rice. And I'm telling you, this one was insane. All right, and we are ready to plate. So in a bowl, plate, whatever you want to use, we're going to go ahead and start adding in the fried rice. And I got to tell you, this is enough for 3 to 4 people. So I will have a full recipe in the breakdown below. I used about 3 to 4 pounds of skirt steak there. And we're going to go ahead and top it off with a little bit more steak. Why? Because why not? And then go ahead and add some of those jalapeños for a nice little touch of garnish, because you want your people that are eating this to be wowed by your amazing wizardry of culinary expertise. And then line the outside with some nice cilantro, freshly chopped. And I know what you're thinking right now. We're done. Well, we're actually not done. Even though this is beautiful, you can leave it as is, but I cannot not put some El Yucateco hot sauce on this. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Give it a nice zigzag. And now we are ready.
All right, and we are done. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and try it. I can't wait. Carne asada fried rice? Come on, man. Get a big bite. It's insane. You can taste the poblanos. They're so smoky with the jalapeños, the carne asada, the corn. This is so damn good. I don't think I want another fried rice ever again. Just this one. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'm going to eat this. So, cheers. I'm out.